because to bill someone means that you are requesting a payment in exchange for goods or services. That's what the word bill means. So what services are you providing for a man that requires you to request such a payment? First of all, men are in a position now where they want to feel needed. And there are a lot of women leading with this type of teaching. I don't know where it's come from, but I believe that the internet is the problem. Because nowadays, women are looking at men to save them, rather than them looking at how to enrich themselves first, looking at how to bring success and prosperity to themselves first before going to look for a man. Because the internet is telling you that you need to go and find a man with money, find a man with money, find a man with money. You spoke about two different things, Bish. You spoke about two different things. You spoke about women billing men. Bish, can you explain that I'm your people, but I can't speak? Can you just explain, please? Can you just explain? Because the comments are already starting on me.
Don't worry. It's okay. Wait, I'm going to help you for your matter now. I'm going to wait.
For my matter.
I'm going to mute the comment section.
No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that.
Okay. Are they being polite?
No, you don't need to do that. I'm just saying, explain to me. Explain that I'm an Igbo woman. I was born in London. I can't speak, but I understand everything. So,
okay.
This is the only language.
What I'm explaining, a girl who came to me in my DM and said, Bish, I've been so much unfortunate with guys. The 3 guys that I dated, all of them want to sleep with me on the talking stage, during talking stage. You know, like the first time, hello, how are you?
No, I heard you. I'm saying explain to your people. Explain to your people that I cannot speak, but I'm one of you.
Okay. Is it where you're going? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
An Igbo girl.
Thank you.
Igbo girl from Imo State. Igbo girl, originally Igbo from Imo State. This is not our first time. I think the JAE have been here more than 3 times now. It's part of my page. People coming here. Please, pardon her. She's not forming.
Sorry.
Don't say she's forming.
I'm so sorry.
She's forming. She's not forming. No. She's not forming. If you are forming your own accent, she's even trying to control the accent. If she release accent here, on this page, I don't know if we are going to survive.
It's okay, because fortunately, I don't know where these girls are getting this type of learning from, but men like to feel needed. And essentially, if you are starting to date a man and you are billing him immediately, it gives the vibe that it's not only that you need it, it's that you just want it. It's that you want to test him. You want to make a man test for something he hasn't even revised for. You know, when you do a test, you have to revise, meaning you have to study the person, meaning you have to study the type of person they are, the type of life that they live. A lot of the time, by the way, these women, not all of them, but these women who are leading with billing is because they don't have money. They don't have money. They're broke. That's the truth. Some of these women are broke. Some of these women haven't got a job. Some of these women don't have a livelihood. Some of these women don't have anything that's actually, I'm saying some, I have said some. I'm not generalizing. But a lot of these women aren't actually providing themselves with a better life. So they're expecting a man to come and provide them with a better life. I know a lot of women here in London that do the same thing. There are women who are not ready to go out and get a job. They're not ready to go out and educate themselves. They're not ready to go out and, build a better life for themselves. They're waiting for a man to come and do it. I'm saying some, not all. Now,
even in UK.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even in UK.
Absolutely. So my problem is, where are we getting this entitlement from? Don't get me wrong, you're beautiful, you know, you're a queen, you know, your parents raised you in a certain way, that means you deserve goodness. But when you are coming into a relationship and you're trying to secure somebody, why do you feel like the first thing you need to do is bill them? Do you know that some men will even respect you if you say on that first date, let me pay for the drinks? Let me pay for some drinks. Or in fact, let me pay for the Uber. Or let me pay. You know, let me pay. Let me see if you even suggest let me pay and you have it in your pocket to pay. Do you know that some men will actually respect you? They might say no, let me do it, but they'll respect the fact that you offered. But a lot of women are not going to do that. A lot of women are not going to do that because they don't have it. And a lot of women, unfortunately, they're doing too much. They're doing too much because this narrative online is what is teaching them. A lot of these influencers, a lot of these podcasts, a lot of these women that are out here, you know, living a certain lifestyle, they're saying, oh, you have to have a man with money. What does a man with money look like? Because if you have a man, because bearing in mind, men with money don't mind spending money, by the way. Men with money, that money means nothing to them. So a man with money will spend money on you and still be going and talking to Lucy, Amaka, Uchenna. He'll be speaking to all of these other girls, but giving you money. Is that all you want? Or do you want affection? Do you want love? Do you want seriousness? Do you want commitment? Because you see these men, like G White said, he's going to look at you as just a woman who is broke. Unfortunately, these men are out here. They think the same way we're looking at them, they're looking at us. So if you're walking into a relationship thinking, I need a man with money, I need a man with money, you know what he's going to do? He's going to check your surroundings. He's going to check your friends. He's going to check where you live. He's going to check what kind of job you do. If you're a woman that is worth it, by the way, he might want to give it to you. And now we go on to the fact that you said that there was a woman that came into your DMs and she's saying that men are wanting to chop her. First of all, that is wrong. That's wrong. Because again, it's wrong. Men are also looking for men are also leading with entitlement. Those same men, would you go to a brothel? Would you go to a brothel? Because the same way the word bill means to give a payment for goods and services. So are you telling me that as a man, you're willing to go and pay a prostitute for sex? No. Let's actually, no. Don't shake your head, bish. Don't shake your head.
I'm not reacting.
Because this is a question I need to return to men, unfortunately. You're saying that because a woman is billing you, that's the reason why you feel you're entitled to her toto. Why?
He's entitled to her toto.
No, he's not entitled. He's not entitled.
The toto.
Chere, come kuche. Because actually, when we think about dating and when we think about the way that men and women are supposed to lead into a relationship, the same way a woman is moving too fast to ask a man for money, you're moving too fast to ask, you're looking desperate. You're looking desperate. Both sides are looking desperate. Because at the end of the day, if this is somebody who, like, why? If you don't like the way she's billing you, then find another girl. Find another girl. Some of you men do not have any standards. Because actually, you're looking at that girl as somebody who is, you know, somebody you're gonna throw away very soon. Isn't it? Some of you are looking at these women as, oh, okay, she's billing me. She might be a useless girl. She might be one of these fella girls. Okay, let me throw her away. But before I throw her away, let me smash. Let me knock. Some of you don't have any standards, because the same way you're looking at that girl as a woman who doesn't even, she's not worth you being a boyfriend to or a husband to. She shouldn't be worth you knacking either. Yes.
Wait.
Keep your ammo in your pants. Keep your ammo in your pants. Keep it in your pants. Hey. And move on to the next woman who you feel is worth it.
Wait.
Okay, go on, Bish. Go on.
Are you saying that if the woman does not deserve to be a wife, so there is no man should not bother knocking?
Yes. Why? Must it be every woman that you stick your into? Must it be every woman? Some of you men are moving worse than the ladies, actually, when it comes to standards. Some of you men do not have any standards.
G White, you are talking to G White. Is it G White you are talking? Because you are talking this and you are looking at. Are you looking at me or G White?
I will keep my ammo and keep my money. So
keep it. Because let me tell you something. G White. Come Guardio. Let me tell you something. A woman like me doesn't need your money. I don't need your money. I don't want your money, actually. I want there to be a level of commitment. I want there to be seriousness. I want there to be affection. I want there to be love. If we now get into an exclusive relationship, maybe if you feel out the kindness of your heart, you want to gift me sometimes, you want to help me out with my rent, fine. But I'm not going to ask you for it.
That is the same thing we're talking about. When they ask me, I will change my intention. What do you mean? When they first ask me at the first time, I will change my intention towards you. If I have good intention towards you, I will change it, because I will know that, okay, since you want money from me, let me go for the other one. You understand?
But
because I don't know. Because I don't know when after giving you the money, if you're gonna move to another person.
But so that's the point.
I don't want to be a loser here.
What you guys were saying earlier is true. There are women who have men in their lives for different purposes. There are women who save men as Uber. There are women who save men as dinners. There are women who save men as pizza. Yeah.
Exactly.
There are. But there are also Chere, because I'm not finished. There are also men that save women as club knacking. Yeah, you guys have your women as well that if you call now, you're gonna get a midnight treat, isn't it? Imara, yes, look at you, GY. Look. We're gonna be acting the same way. We all need
one touch.
We all need a level of discipline, and we all need to change the way that we approach relationships clearly. Because unfortunately, men like to be needed. They don't want to be wanted. A man wants to know that actually, wow, this woman she's lived her whole life, being independent. She doesn't really ask, she's not really that type of girl. Let me help her. Because because I want her to need me. Do you understand? I want her to need me. The minute that you open your mouth as a woman and say, give me, it's want rather than need, isn't it? Because what a man wants to be needed for is also his time, his affection, his presence, to feel like a king in your life, not a bank. Men don't want to feel like a bank. They don't want to feel like a sugar daddy. Well, some do, some of them do. But
are you talking from experience? Are you talking from experience?
I've never had a sugar daddy in my life. Like I said to you, bitch, I'm not like, and this is not to say any woman that does is any less than me. I respect any woman's choice or decision and how she wants to date. But me, I have never, ever asked a man for money.
You have not asked a man for
my
money.
life.
Hey!
Never.
Power!
Never. And that's not a good thing. Let me tell you why that's not a good thing. Because I have a certain amount of trauma from my dad. I'm the Ada of my family. I told you that. I'm the first grandchild in my family. So I find it really hard to ask men for money. Do you understand? I find it really hard because anytime I've ever asked my dad for money, it's a bit of a problem. Do you know what I mean? So that's not a good thing. It's not necessarily a good thing. Being independent isn't always what it's cracked up to be. You know? In London right now, where I'm living, I live on my own. I rent my own place. That is a lot for me every month. Do you understand? You know, dealing with my own rent, dealing with... like,
Wait. How much are you paying for rent? Maybe somebody can actually. How much?
I'm paying £1,000 every month for rent.
£1,000? It's a chicken change.
Oh,
somebody can take care of that.
Yeah.
All of this.
Yeah. Rent money, please. Because... Okay, like I said, in this place that I've lived, in these 7 years that I've lived independently, never has a man paid my rent. Never.
A man never pay your rent.
Never. And you know why? Because you know the first thing a lot of men will do is they will throw it back in your face. When you have an argument now, when you step 1 foot wrong, they'll now say, I made you. I paid for your rent. I look at the nails I did for you every month. They will say it. They will use their mouth to say it. And I can never have a man have that over me. To God that made me. Never. To fiakwa. Never.
So how do you want to be pampered in the how do you want to be pampered in the future? We understand that so many of our women now, they are not happy with your perspective.
I don't care. I don't give a shit. Like, at the end of the day, I'm a different type of woman. Like I said, I respect you if you're a woman that lives that type of life. Like, the same way I'm going to respect anybody. Like, I don't really care.
Can you get
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying, how do you want to now be pampered in the future? Because only few people have this mentality that you have in Nigeria. Few people. You people are not more than 10. You are not more than 10 that I know. 10 people.
Well, I would like to be married. Like, I want to be married. I want to be in a committed relationship with somebody, because then I know I'm safe. Do you understand? That person has made a commitment to me. That's my boyfriend. It's not just somebody I'm seeing. Do you understand? It's not just somebody I'm seeing. And even then, I don't even want it to be that it's by force. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women, right? They'll be looking at a man that is shining shoes. The man is shining shoes. No. He's not getting paid more than 50,000 naira a month or 100,000. I don't know. You know, I don't know the exchange rate, as we know. But let's say here in the UK, the man is not earning more than £1,000 every month. Do you think I'm now going to ask him to take me to the expensive restaurants in Mayfair? It doesn't make sense.
Can you settle for such a man?
I have done.
A man shining
before. No, not shining shoes. Come on. Not shining shoes. Come on, not shining shoes. Listen. At the end of the day, for me, it's about your ambition level. If I see that now you're at a certain point in your life, but you want to elevate, you're looking for a better job, you're looking for better prospects, and I can see that you're actively trying, I will date you. I told you, Bish, I dated a man that came from Nigeria only 3 years ago. He came to study. And when he came to study, he doesn't have permanent visa. He doesn't have like permanent stay. I dated him because he's ambitious. He wants better for himself. And he cared about me. I cared about him. I'm not looking at your money. I'm not looking at your pocket. Like, but at the end of the day, if I have to date you for a certain amount of time. And I have to see that you're actively trying to be better in your life. You want better for yourself. Because eventually, I want a family. I want a family. How are we going to look after our children? How are we going to create a home for ourselves? I want to buy a house one day. You know, I want good things for my family. So, you know, how are we going to get to that? We have to get to that at some point. So I'm not opposed to dating a man. He can't be a shoe shiner, but, you know, if he's, you know, trying to get better for himself in life, why not? I've dated men like that before. Because again, like I said, I don't need you. I don't need you like that. I don't need you financially. Never needed a man financially. I can do it for myself. Oh yeah, cool, that's in. Oh yeah, cool, that's in.
A typical Igbo man likes you being his Oliako. He doesn't want you to suffer. He doesn't want you to pay rent.
Wait, hold on, Licious. Everyone else mute, please, because I can't hear her. Martin, G White. Thank you.
Everybody move to on.
Licious, carry on.
A typical Igbo man doesn't want you to pay bill. He doesn't want you to even know how to change a tire. Igbo men call their wives Oliako because they just want you to be relaxed. So I get where you're coming from about the trauma, about you not wanting to, but I'm telling you, like, it won't work with a typical Igbo man. You need to be as feminine as possible.
Okay. So can I respond to that?
Okay.
Because my independence is not synonymous with my femininity. It's not. Because if I really had my way, then I'd still be independent in certain ways. But yes, I would have a wonderful man in my life that would look after me. Why wouldn't I want that? But my thing is, I don't have a choice right now. Do you understand?
So you're saying you're independent because you don't have a choice.
Yes, I'm independent because I'm not going to be broke. I'm independent because I'm not going to wait for a man. I'm not saying that I don't want a man. I'm not saying that I don't want to be married and I don't want to be feminine and I don't want to have a man that buys me everything and does everything for me. I'm saying I'm independent because I don't have a choice. I'm not going to be
like a traditional Igbo man would stop you from working.
Well,
90% of the time.
Can you find one for me?
Lucius.
Let's not be now again. It's not now.
Okay, but coming from, let's not pretend I'm not married.
Babe, let me tell you something. Something. What you have to understand is I grew up in London, and my preference is Igbo men. My preference is Igbo men.
There's a difference. But you see Bish now. Bish is a typical Igbo. Now he's a bit, but the
with typical Igbo man. What do you mean? Don't come here. Lucius, take your time.
Wait now, let me lie.
With the men now.
We did not with the men. Don't let Bish
with the men now. With JAE, don't let Lucius, let me move first. JAE, listen to me. We the men now. We want a woman that is working. I'm not telling you lie. We want you to be working. It's not like it's 50-50 or anything.
So if it's not 50-50, it's what? It's what? So what's the percentage now?
Wait, no, it's not about percentage. Lucius, calm down. Let me tell you. Listen, you people, a lot of people are not telling you people the truth. Many men, I do matchmaking. People come to my DM. Guys, the first thing they're telling me, bitch, I want somebody that good looking, have something doing. Good looking, have something doing. Gone are those days that you just say, okay, if you take a girl that is not doing anything, Omo, you go suffer. I'm not telling you lie. You go suffer, the girl go cheat outside. Imagine say, I swear, it's not like the girl is providing, but a girl that is getting her own money small.
Who cheated on you?
Something, no.
Who cheated on you?
No. Do you know why I'm laughing? Do you know why I'm laughing, Bish?
Because you were violation. Ebutungi.
Did he drink something
TikTok
on camera?
No, he showed his car. I think his car.
Oh dear.
Wait, let's pause first. We need to pause first. Bish, who cheated on you? Who was broke and cheated on you?
Nobody cheated. Lucius, wait. Lucius, please wait. Nobody cheated on me. This thing, this topic is very, very okay. JAE. Respond to what I said. I'm hosting here for 3 years now. So I do matchmaking.
So able.
Okay, I'm a host match now. Emeko nwoke na nwanya. You gotta go. Let me make ya. Nwoke na-eme ọfụma ji ego. Nwoke na-achọ nwanya not because of na na-achọ the girl ka ọ bụrụ provider. Ka ngwa gị enwe joy na nwunye gị nwe ihe ọ na-eme. Enwe joy na your girlfriend nwe ihe ọ na-eme. You don't understand. Emana that value emana onye nwe ihe ọ na-eme, you can easily throw 20 million to the person. Onye nwe ihe ọ na-eme, you can actually, in fact, you can easily give that person your bank card, everything about you. Eman onye nwe ihe ọ na-eme, inye egelu di broke, your card, your bank card. Onye nwe ihe ọ na-eme, man auto weave on, auto weave. Emezi aga emegi. Okay, I'm telling you. I didn't make you take mistake now. Every girl got to have something doing, not to become a provider, but have something doing.
Okay, wait.
Okay. My thing is, I understand that men want women that are working, but my question is, will a man want a woman who is earning more than him?
Okay, this question is for me. Let me answer it.
No. This is just quickly for everybody who is a man here. You are saying you want a woman who is working. By the way, this is 2026. Umuwai are very successful these days. They're very successful and they're in very, very good positions of employment. So are you as a man ready to ask that question and be returned with the fact that woman is earning more than you? Will you be happy?
I don't mind. I'm happy. I'm happy. Now, let me put it to you now. A real man, if you are any more than him, does not care about your money. A real man don't give a damn about your money. A real man will go out there, make money, pay the rent, do the thing, not minding your money. His happiness is that you are making money.
Okay.
Do you get me? We are not. It's only a man with inferiority complexity. He's jealous of the wife making money.
Okay, that's true, and I agree with you. But then let's actually put it to the average man. Because the average man will turn around and start, because I've heard it so many times on TikTok. I've heard it so many times that why that earn more than they are arrogant. Immediately, before you've even met me, before you've even spoken to me, you're already relating the fact that I earn more money as being arrogant. And that means that there are more men than you think, Bish, that have that inferiority complex you're speaking of, that are insecure. Because there's a lot of men that are not ready to date a woman. This is not just Igbo men, no. This is men, period. There's so many men who are not ready to date a woman who is earning more than them. There was a story that I heard. There was a man who was dating a woman for 7 years. This is a whitey man, right? Dating a woman from Indonesia. She came to America. He was an American citizen. They dated for 7 years. And she was a STEM major student. She then went on to get a 300K paying job while the boyfriend was a teacher. When it now got to their 7-year anniversary as boyfriend and girlfriend, America was trying to deport her They said that if you don't get another work visa, if you don't renew your work visa, we're gonna deport you. So she then said to the boyfriend, she said, I haven't really spoken about this with you before, but what do you say we get married? Because that would be that would fix our problem. You know what he said? He said, I don't want to marry you because you earn more than me. This is somebody who he's been with for 7 years. I don't want to marry you because you earn more than me. And all my friends are teasing me that you're my sugar mummy, that you earn more than I do. Bearing in mind, they've been together for 7 good years and they love each other. But because of his inferiority inside, his insecurity, he didn't want to marry. Do you know what he said? He said, I will marry you if you take a lesser paying job.
No. That's bad. Thank you, J.A.E. I'm very, very happy that you touched this topic. I want to say another thing because I want Abundance and Benny to talk.
Okay.
J.A.E. Another thing I want to say is that Atom Kankwo Igbo. Nwanya na-enweta ego nye ekwene ka ego baa anyị isi. Ego baa nwaanyị isi a problem. And somebody like me my problem with nwanya na-enweta ego kama enweta ego ebali isi. Keke ego shi aba nwaanyị isi. Nwanya nọkụta ọkụchie ụzọ gbaa. Nwanya nọkụta ọpali moto fụọ to 1 day, a whole day, a manfia. Nwanya nọkụta o take a vacation. I want to cool my head off. Ojeloja 5-star hotel. Ojidi ego. Oka gi enweta ego. Gini anwe misunderstanding. The next place o deligi ye na hotel ko no deligi ye. Nwanya nọkụta osigi the food is in the kitchen. You serve yourself. Yeah, but after 2 days enwe pro. Onwe ye nja touch this thing in water now.
Yeah.
Nja touch ya. Then a girl nwanya biakute gi sigi. You and I know that I don't need anything from you. You know that you meet me independent. Only stated the obvious. But now, can we say the problem there by stating the obvious? You are telling this man that he's worth nothing. Listen, ego bawa nishi, one problem. Yeah, now I'm talking to you from experience.
I agree.
From experience, ego bawa nishi. Only problem. But for a man, the jealous now the wife is anymore. That man is not supposed to be a man. A real man don't need to know how much your wife is making. I will never ask my wife how much is your salary. I will never check your account balance. I don't care how much you make. I don't give a damn how much you make. What you bring is what I see. What you make me to know is what I want to know. Do you get me?
Yeah.
A woman respects you when you don't care about their pay check, when you don't care about their money, when you don't care about their finances. A woman will not tell you. Let me now break it down. A girl I was talking to 4 years ago, she lives in Ireland. Girl told me, I have a place I want to build a apartment for renting. Immediately now I see the girl. You know what? I don't think that place is an ideal place for an apartment. Something like a supermarket. The girl say, red flag.
What? Why?
Okay. Why is so many people familiar with this story? I've said it here before. So this girl now believe you now. So believe you now. Us non loan or enu for the go renting. So as somebody getting an banana, I don't think I would like to see the place. I think on a bomb that place in the first start. Come we mention on the first start. When I see Anna, it was supermarket rent out for market. It makes more money. Then you can put something upstairs. The girl said, red flag. I told him, okay, I got anything in game with my wealth. I told him, okay, my father told me this thing. And I felt so bad. At the end, just because of now, Onya Ekwoloka, Imago Kiro Bomb mine.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. it now show me the type of person. Irrespective of the fact, men that want to come and manipulate you and your finances. Anyway, men in anyway, men that you are dating them, you have five houses. Like me, I don't care.
But did you suggest, Bish? Did you suggest or did you tell her that's what she should do?
Somebody is telling you something at the first time, you are hearing it. So,
but no, that's what I'm asking you. I'm saying, did you suggest it or did you tell her to do it?
I'm suggesting to her to wait. I'm coming back to Nigeria. Me and her, we are talking. She says she's coming in December. And the way she's talking, she's already convinced she wants to start the building. Do you know that a building that I built with, you built with 100 million, I'm going to build it with 50 million. Do you know? So, there are... Here now, as a guy, cement daily as a woman 15,000
no, yes, I
naira.
Understand. I know go.
May go that cement 10,000 naira. So mo want to men no then and protect the girl. Go when men wrong investment. The get him red flag. On weekend on weekend now watch me. I don't give a damn. But what are we saying? Sometimes women, you people need to know. We cannot do without each other.
Yes, that's true. But
protect your wealth. Okay.
But what I want to say to you is, I want to say that sometimes that type of suggestion can only be made to somebody who is your wife. Okay. Do you know why? Because imagine you're just seeing each other, isn't it? You are just seeing each other, right? Say she now went to go and listen to you and you're just seeing each other and that investment went wrong. Who is she going to blame, Bish?
They're
fine. They're fine.
Chelly, here we are now about technicality in a relationship or marriage. Listen now. In alone. You married me in alone. In alone. Ane illegal nilumu. Mo wa say man, guy man de kwaka mo. Nolo nante. Engineer na alone. Ane illegal as my wife. Nekangwa gezoku. Nothing prevent you as a woman and say, babe, yeah, be your name maybe before no again. Yeah, but now from the thing is in your name, baby, because nego name. Let me tell you, it's a selfishness on the part of the girl that in that time he believe you. Champion Nina Emmanuel, a lot of women na alone. Differ amala, one never working na alone for no. 1 year working na alone no. Una wana alu with 200 million. Oya alu uti. Obu na digidi honest. Obu na nwoke gidi honest. Obu na nwoke gibu a good man, a good person. He deprive wanya baby biko nigo do manya na that thing. Biko nilu manya na nwa egukola na. These people muna have offense. They are now demanding another 300 million. Babe nilu. Imana so many people geji maka red flag. Atolom ka omalo, atolom nke. If we work also engineer bia bego chiliki nilugi engineer kekime your wife anya nyana your wife ana equal moto poor due to naturally may interfere in your wife business. Let me tell you, that kind of marriage is finished.
Yeah.
It's finished. It's harmony. But you baby biko I know that I've made money before I met you. I know I'm successful, but babe nego do my
but you just said that's marriage though. That's a different stage of relationship. Like it's an advanced stage of a relationship. Like
I want the girl be dolo na anwo. I will not be dolo na anwo with engineer lati be dolo na. Nnoanya nka ya abakwa na that predicament. Or kwane mechizi anya nolu nilu ma na lead the girl olu. So sometimes it's coming from hey asimia nne mba akaluna eba agadekwa mma. Osimba nese chego the plan. These things, red flag. These things I've done it for the past 5 years.
Look, like I'm saying, that's a woman that you were dating, Bish. Listen, if you're my husband and I have chosen you and you have chosen me. You are the head and you are supposed to lead. Do you understand? That means that I'm supposed to trust you to lead. That means I'm supposed to trust you to make certain decisions on behalf of our family and the betterment of our family. That's a marriage. This isn't now dating stages. We can't be having these types of discussion during dating stages. It's for you to watch. It's for you to look at this person for the time that you're dating and really analyze the type of person that this person, like, you know, don't get me wrong, you can have great ideas, but you can't really invest in a person until you're committed, until you're locked in. Onye merem invest, because if it turns out now that me and you are not compatible in the later stages of life, you do something that means I don't want to marry you, that investment is gone, isn't it?
You're right. Nya me even dia no bi. Nya dia ti shi no ko. Nya wola ki ati no ko. Oko ya agba. Thank you so much, Jay.